Hello, welcome to my channel. And today we're talking about a crucial topic, which is how to keep yourself free from UTI, even if when you are not sexually active as a virgin, or you are in a celibate relationship, or you are waiting for your better half. So this is how to keep yourself. This is how I kept myself free when I was single. Remember, in case you don't know, it's an announcement that I married as a V. Yes, it's an announcement, and this was how I kept myself free. Did I get infection? Yes. In my teenage, yes. In my 20s, yes. But now I'm married, no. So I'm not talking about how to keep it in marriage because I'm obviously new in marriage. I'm practicing some cleanliness. I'll talk about it maybe years later. But for now, let's talk about how to keep it when you are single. Okay. First one is this is how I've kept myself. Go to the hospital when you notice any kind of infection. Okay, let me talk about we have UTI is different from STI. UTI is urinary tract infection, while STI is sexually transmitted infection. So you are not sexually active doesn't mean you cannot contact UTI because it's urinary tract infection. Those kind of like candida, those itching, something like that. Some of them comes with itching and other signs. However, you a youth is STI can result into UTI, which means when you are treating STI for some time, it's reoccurring and you stop being sexually active, it's, it may reoccur again. So you can say, oh, I've not been sexually active for some time and I'm having this. They said it's STI. It's the one you had 100 years ago that it's reoccurring. Okay. So that is that. This is for UTI. These tips I'm giving today is for UTI. Number one, you go to the hospital when you notice that there is this unusual feelings. By now, you already know your body because you and your body, you are like your sister to your V area. So you already know your body. When you notice those kind of itching, swollen, redness, heating, hotness, any kind of unusual discharge, you go to the hospital. Whatever you want to do in the house, if symptom persist, go to the hospital. You know why? Most of these things, if you is a stitch in time save nine, which is if you go to the hospital on time, it will not extend. Most of those STI that people treat for years because they did not go to the hospital on time. If you actually go to the hospital on time, the thing will not get into your organs. It will not get into so many parts that it has gotten into. That's the key reason why it's becoming reoccurring in those STI kind of infection. Even if you are not active, do not store urine, except maybe a situation whereby there is no available means for you to ease yourself or pee. If there is a means, please do it. Always empty your bladder. That's another thing. The next one is when you are in any public environment, maybe your office, your church, any kind of public environment, avoid using it. If there is a way for you to avoid those public, please avoid it. I remember there was a day I went to the bank and I was pressed. From the bank, I know I'm not going to go home, so I had to use myself in the bank because the place I'm going to is not where I can easily use myself. Not so I had to use myself in the bank. Before I got home that evening, in fact, I already caught it. I caught it like everywhere. I caught it immediately, like immediately. So what I did was that I went home. So that's another thing. You have your cream. Your cream should be handy. You remember when you have UTI and you treat it, there's normally like a V cream they will give to you to apply. I got some that day. I applied my V cream and the undies I wore that day, I trashed it. There is no need to sterilize. I trashed it and I used it in the morning and that was it. So I remember I said if symptom persist, please go to the hospital. So I always have my cream handy. I did not say you should use cream morning, evening, night. Sometimes I use it maybe once a year, twice a year. That's only when I notice such. You know why? Because most of these things, immediately it is introduced into your V, it expands, it escalates, it grows. But immediately you notice it is just at the surface area. That cream may be able to kill it. So if symptom persist, go to the hospital before it gets into your organs. Please, I know what I'm saying because someone I know is actually the thing has been reoccurring. So now they call it organ, it went into our organs and so on. So you do not want to do such, okay? The next reason is that Do not receive undies or trousers from anyone. I'm going to dwell on it. You know that sometimes your friend, your cousin, your sister, or anyone, a friend, your roommate may give you like a trouser they've worn before. I'm not even talking about pants because a lot of persons know about pants, like trouser, jean trousers. Maybe that person had it and the person has worn trouser without undies, even with undies, and the drop from that person have touched the trouser. You collect the trouser in a good faith. Immediately you wear that trouser, you've cut it. It has entered. So avoid taking trousers, tights, undies, leggings, and all. Avoid it. Sometimes definitely the person that will give you this is from a good heart, like the person love you, the person want to share. But you can't tell if this person has it or not. Okay, you can't really differentiate. So to be on the safer ground, avoid it. Anything under like that kind of area, please avoid it. And even if you must take, use your undies first, but avoid it totally. I remember when I was a teenager, the first time I caught this thing was when one of someone elderly gave me some words, which is from a good part, from a good heart. But immediately I wore that trouser that day, I started noticing it. I noticed it until it grew. It took the grace of God for that thing to heal. And I was not active. So just from it, that person is actually kind. The person loves me. The person wants to. In fact, the person loves me. That was how the person gave me. Although she didn't know that, oh, this kind of thing can transfer from trouser. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not even talking about pants or tights or leggings. No, from trouser, from your jean trouser, because the fluid from the person has touched it. So I'm not going to dwell on much on that. So eat healthy, a lot of citrus fruits and vegetables. You don't want to joke with your garlic. I eat my garlic. You can add it to your noodles, take it with water, anyhow you want to do it. Eat healthy. Take your citrus fruits, your water. Take water always. Your fruits with water. Take it always so you be healthy. When you are healthy, your body have enough. I don't know to your white blood cells, they are built. Fruit and vegetables build your white blood cells. They help you fight against diseases. So when this disease comes in, if your white blood cell is good, is healthy, if you are healthy, if you eat a lot of food, it will help you fight. Despite the fact that you are doing your self-care, your preventive measure, your white blood cell will help you fight. Okay, garlic is good. It's really, really good. Please, I did not say put garlic anywhere. Eat, add it to your food. I did not say put any part of the body. Food, mouth only, please. Next one is, when using tissue wipes, be careful of scented tissue. Those ones that has so many fragrance, so many, I don't even know them. Avoid it. You don't know the chemicals they use in making it, because that part of your body is delicate. Everybody wants like a good scent. They're like, after this scent, is it strawberries, different flavors? Avoid it. If you must use tissue, plainless. It should be plainless. It should, sorry, plainless. Sorry, it should be plain. It should be plain. No perfume, no scent. If you must use wipes, it should be plain, not extra perfume. Okay, just a plain wipes, and not those wipes or those tissues that bring out scrubs. What is this? Scrubs that parts of the particles of falls down. No, take a plain tissue, clean from your front to the back when you wee. Okay, and when you poo, make sure you use water or use with wipes to clean thoroughly. When you are bathing, front first before you wash the back. Okay, and if you know you have been cooking, you have touched a lot of things, you want to have your bath, you can easily use the running water to rinse your hand before you start having your bath, because of your nail can bring in so many things, because that part of it is actually delicate. I remember the first time I fixed artificial nails, I caught an infection because I would scratch my hair and I wash. I would scratch my hair and I would go, and when it's time to bathe, I caught it. I was thinking, where is this thing coming from? I noticed there are a lot of dirt in my nail. I don't condemn nails, but you can clean it or wash it before you start having your bath. Okay, it must not be artificial nail. Maybe you have touched a lot of cooking things or a lot of clothes. You've done a lot of cleaning, a lot of arranging and all dust, and there are so many, your hand is really, really dirty. You can actually wash your hand a little before you start taking your bath, before you go to your intimate area to wash. Okay, no scented tissue or wipes. Using the public bathroom, which you may not be able to avoid it totally, because sometimes you are pressed, you're in church, or you're in bank, work, office, or so on. Avoid using water, because when you avoid, the water from this is for Nigeria. Avoid cleaning with water. Avoid cleaning water because the water you are using may splash in your house. I know some persons prefer cleaning with water when you pee. I'm talking about when you pee, you clean. When you pee, you clean. Okay, you clean, and even more reason why you clean is to dry up. Why you clean is to dry up. Okay, so when you use that water, number one, it keeps it wet, which is what we're avoiding. Remember, I will talk about drying your undies and also your that water will keep it wet. Then number two, the water you are using in the public may splash so many things that you do not want to be splashed. It may splash so many things that you do not want to be splashed. Okay, so avoid using water in a public. You can have like your little tissue in your handbag. It's so handy. You can actually have something like this. It's so handy. You can get like in bits. I've been using this for years, more than 10, 15 years. This is it. It has different sections. It has like 10 or so. This is it. You can get it. You take one, use, you take one, you clean with it. See it. It's no scent, nothing. You know how I got to know about it? There was a time, you grew into maturity as a teenager. I wee and I wear my undies. One day I went to wee and I started having itching. I don't know where this thing is coming from. I did not know I have grown to the stage whereby when I wee I need to dry up. When I wee I need to clean up until I went to the hospital and the doctor asked and well, okay, when you wee, when do you notice? I say immediately I wee. I will notice it. It will start again. Immediately I wee to start again. So he told me to always clean up. So and then I don't have them this one, so I plan for it. And you can actually use water if you want to use water, but water is going to splash and it's going to keep your undies moist. In the house, I know some persons prefer water, so you can use your water and you will be free. Okay, when using public toilet, do not sit on it. Do not sit on it. Okay, I know a lot of persons know this one. Do not sit on the public toilet. And when using public toilet, you don't be careful. You wee slowly so nothing splashes on your pants. You can actually hold your pants together like this. If you wee, you can actually while you can actually hold your pants together so nothing splashes from the toilet to your pants. Okay, always change your undies, and when you buy a new undies you wash and dry. Okay, when you buy a new undies, please wash it before you start using it. Your normal undies, your regular undies you use, please make it dry. Please allow it to dry. If you are in a situation whereby you cannot sun dry it, maybe you are going to work, you return late, when you open it when you keep it like in your hallway, your veranda or your corridor, you just make it in a way whereby it's ventilated, breeze can get to it. Or if you still can't leave it there, because I understand some situations, if you still can't leave it there, for example, if it takes the on this like 2 days to dry, you leave it 4 days for proper, how will I put it, for it to dry very, very well. Okay, so that's what you do. If you can get sun dry, please sun dry it. Sun dry it. Some persons talk about ironing. I did not iron, so I don't know if iron causes anything. Some said they iron the under parts of their own. This I did not iron, so I don't know if ironing works for you, good. But I have never used iron on that part, and I will not advise anybody to use iron because the iron touches other clothes. Do not bring it to your delicate part. So please do not use iron. However, if you have been using ironing and it's working for you, congratulations. But it's not something you say in the public that I use iron and it worked for me. It's not widely accepted because the iron, except that iron is just for your own this. Just keep that iron for on this alone. You don't use it for any other thing. Okay, proper ventilation. This one is kind of funny. Remember morning, night, you wear your clothes, you wear your tight, your underpants, your skirt, your morning. So that part of you need ventilation. Yes, it actually needs ventilation because it has its natural secretion. It's a lot of things are going on there. Please, in the night, if you can, do not wear it. You can wear like a baggy shorts. So ventilation can go in. And during the day, if you are not on your circle, your monthly period, you wear like a light pants where ventilation can actually breeze can go in. Okay, but in the night, please, you can wear like a shirt. If you want to sleep, do not wear pants at all. Do not wear pants. Do not wear pants on the normal day, morning, afternoon. Do not wear the tight ones at all. Do not wear the tight ones. I see some persons so tight. The tightness can even cause heat. So when when you wee, the wetness, you're washing everything is not dried and it's so tight, it may even peel your skin. Do not wear tight on this in this 2023. Okay, use mild soap. I know some, so there are some soap that they are so, I don't know, too much scent. The chemicals they add is too much. It's not good for that part of your body. Remember, doctor say do not even use soap at all. Talking about you using female scented strawberries, female scented so many things. Do not use it, please. Do not use it. Do not use it. Doctors have said only water, only water. If you must use soap, not every day, and is a mild soap, not scented anything, a mild baby mild soap on that area, no scent anything, please. This scenting of a thing, different fragrance is causing more harm than good. Okay, you can add perfume on your clothes on the, but that part do not, no matter the advert, no matter what anybody, do not. Okay, when you shave, okay, this is another way. However, some persons use cream. I don't use cream, so I really do not know. But if cream works for you, good. If it doesn't work for you, go to the hospital. If you get it after shaving, you need to go to the hospital so the doctor will diagnose if that particular cream does not go well with your skin, or if if there is any kind of chemical reaction, that if there's any chemical your body is reacting to in that cream, you can change from this cream to another cream. And when you use the cream, avoid your intimate area, just the outer area. Okay, avoid your intimate area, just the outer area. Okay, and when you add your cream, allow ventilation. When you are washing, be careful, wash very 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 well, wash very 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 well. Okay, with a flowing water. No perfume at all, no perfume, no perfume on that area, no perfume at all. So we've come to the end of this, how I managed to keep myself free from sexually urinary tract infection when I was single. I actually practice all this. I change my own this every 3 months. I met a lady, she's like 38. She said she has own she has been using since she was 19. I was like, do you have the fear of God, woman? She has 2 children. I was like, no, change it every 3 months. The secret of changing it every 3 months, sometimes you just buy this thing and you didn't wear it that much, you feel it's new, so you don't get too much. She had like 4 bags of, like, you don't even wear, some years you don't even touch this one, you not leave it for 2 years, you come back to pick it up. Why why in this 21st century? Change it every 3 months. I've dedicated myself to it. I change it every 3 months. Okay, don't buy too much, don't buy too much. Buy the one you can rotate. I don't want to call any number. The one you can rotate, so that when in 3 months you won't feel, oh, I just got it, I can trash it. No. The next is that if you are tested for it and you go to the hospital, if you ask you to change your undies, throw away your trousers too. Don't even sterilize, because that thing is deadly. It can stick to your trouser. All your shorts you wear at night during the day, all those ones, you need to get rid of them, because this thing is really 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 sticky. It can stick to your trouser. So after your treatment, immediately you pick that trouser and you wear it, it will come back. So if you're undergoing any treatment for UTI and the doctor have told you to change your undies because it's reoccurring, when you remove all your pants, trash it. Your baggy shorts, the one you wear at night to sleep, in the house to do your normal house home chores, trash it, because you know why, your fluid from you have touched it and it has that thing. Okay, bye.